Hey, what's up guys, this is Cesar and Kesar, and if you're new to the channel, please consider like and subscribe to the channel. On this video, we are going to teach you how to turn your Ultra Boost midsole
to gray and white.
First things first, before we customize our shoe, it has to be clean. We have here Refresh Shoe Cleaner and Conditioner from refreshshoecleaner.com, Refresh Hard Bristle Sole and Midsole Brush, Soft Bristle Premium Brush from Jason Mark, a container for our solution and water, and lastly a microfiber towel for drying. Let us undo the lace so that we can remove the insole, and at the same time we can wash the shoelace using the shoe cleaner. Why is it paramount to have a clean shoes before we initiate customizing it? We have to get rid of the dirt so that we can see the damages, the scratches, and most important thing is the paint will adhere to the paint surface. First of all, we have to dip it in the water and use our Refresh Shoe Cleaner. Shake it first before you use it. You may need at least 5 to 10 drops of the solution. Just rub the laces to each other and squeeze them from time to time. I suggest to redo the whole process twice. I'm gonna hang this to air dry before I lace them back. After that, rinse it and wring to remove the excess water. Next is the insole or the insert. Look how dirty it is. There's a lot of lint from the socks. Replacing the water on the container, let's put some few drops of Refresh Shoe Cleaner in our container. Let's use the Jason Mark Premium Soft Bristle Brush to the upper part and the refreshed Hard Bristle Brush for the back side of the insole. And use our microfiber towel to get rid of the dirt and to absorb the excess water. See, it looks better now. If you see some more lint or fibers, you can use again your soft bristle brush and scrub once again. Use your microfiber towel to absorb those extra water and at the same time wiping off those loose fibers. Just simply repeat the whole process on the other insert. Feel free to add more solution if there is no more foam when you brush. Another tip is you can pick up some fibers with your own hands if you cannot get rid of it using the soft bristle brush. For the shoe, I start with the sole. I use the hard bristle brush under the running water to get rid of the loose dirt. After quickly doing that, I'll clean the upper, drop some cleaning solution on the soft bristle brush, then dip the brush in your container with water. I start from the top of the shoe, like from the tongue going down to the toe box, and from there work around the shoe. If your brush doesn't produce bubbles anymore, that's when you add 5 to 10 drops of solution to your brush. And I finish the top part of both shoes. That's when I start cleaning the midsole and the sole. Grab the hard bristle brush. I will use the same water with solution on the container that we just used from the top part section of the shoes. I will start from the midsole, which is cleaner, obviously, compared to the sole. You may add solution to the hard bristle brush if it doesn't lather anymore. I rinse the midsole and the sole under running water. I can use my microfiber towel, drying the upper of both shoes, then the soles. After the shoes got dry, now we are ready to paint our pair. Lay an old newspaper to protect our working surface. Smaller strips of tape is easier to handle, easy to apply, especially in the curve or angle corners of the shoe. Compare using a long strip of tape. I'm using this electrical tape. I have a lot of electrical tape in the house. So of course, you can use ordinary masking tape. Since I do have a lot of these, I don't have anything to use them for, so I'm using this not to waste it. Cut some few strips and work around, taping around the edge of the shoes. So this is the Adidas leather prepare and deglazer. This is the first step for painting our shoes. We start by prepping our shoe using an Adidas leather prepare and deglazer. This thing deglaze the shoe and by breaking down the original finish so that our paint will adhere on the shoe material. You may use a cotton or a piece of fabric. Just simply rub it until you remove the old paint and old finisher. The second brush that I'm going to use is from Adidas Direct 1/2 inch angular shape brush. This is good for angular shapes, edge detailing, and for multiple lines. For the midsole, I'm going to use gray leather paint from Adidas. Before we start, we have to shake it and dip the brush. My plan is to apply 3 thin coats. It's really recommended to apply thin coats rather than applying 1 or 2 thick coats. Just slowly work your way around the sole, around the edge. If the tape is moving down, just readjust and slowly be patient. So I will apply 3 thin coats and I'll just wait for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. For if you're not using a hair dryer or heat gun, just wait for 5 to 10 minutes to dry, and then you can apply your second coat. Do the same thing for the third coat. And if happen you mess up, just use the cotton pad with the prepare and deglazer to wipe that off. And for the tab, for the lateral side, what I'm going to use is this number 6 Adidas paintbrush. This is good for square shapes, sharp edges, for filling and blending. Going to use again for this one, I'm going to use white, and I plan to do also 3 coats of white. And for the finisher, I'm going to use a matte finisher. I will apply 2 coats of matte finisher with an interval of 5 minutes. Make sure your paint is dry before applying the finisher. This acts as a sealant, making the leather paint water resistant. Moreover, it gives flexibility, preventing the leather not to crack. So now we're done. Let's remove our tape. Just slowly peel it off. Because you don't want to strip your paint at the same time. Wow, look at that colorway. It's not flashy or not in your face, but still dope. I'm gonna call it stealth black or stealth gray. Looking at the before and after, I'm ecstatic with the result. If you have any question, leave it down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.